tricks in the book. Good old spring shrinkage. Let's test her out. Governor spring was so loose that it would hold the carburetor in closed throttle the whole time, which was choking it for fuel. It wasn't a carburetor issue the whole time. It was like $3 governor spring. Let's test her out. Sounds great. Gotta put the cover back on. I'm going to gotta make a gasket for there. I'm contemplating whether I should leave this carburetor on it or not. I think I will, because it is running good with it on. This is the backup carb that I found underneath the sun deck. It's, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, do you take it off and then it doesn't run right? Because when it comes to these machines, they're very simple, but something so small could throw them off. You know, it's the whole idea behind this here is there's no choke. You know, there's no choke on this one, so starting it can be a little bit difficult sometimes. It's got this push to prime feature, which, you know, it works, but it's not the best thing in the world. The thing is that what makes these things run is this throttle position right here. So if that's fully closed, this thing's gonna bog down like crazy. So that's what I was doing before. It was starving, because when that's fully closed, there's very little air getting in, if any. So it's just starving for fuel, starving for air. But what we did here is we cut 3 or 4 links off the governor spring, because the governor spring allows this to move back and forth. See, the spring gets tension in it, and if the spring has no tension, that's either going to stay wide open or stay closed. So what we'll do here is we'll throw the fuel clips back on the fuel lines. We'll round up a couple more parts. We'll put the cover back on. What else we have to do is that we have to, I don't know why I'm saying we, it's just me here, but you guys are watching. We have to put the gasket, or make a gasket for air intake. PCV valve, It's not a PCV valve. I just like calling it that. It's connected, which is good, and I mean, it mows pretty well. The customer wants the blade sharpened as well, so I'll do that. Wants an oil change too, so we'll get some oil for her. Not her, but you know, the machine. And yeah, thank God it runs. You know, sometimes it's something really simple. I was about to go out to the store. I'm like, buy a new O-ring, but I went back in my O-ring container, and I was able to find one that I stretched on. And again, with O-rings, you want to have a tight fit, so it was good that it fit good. It wasn't like a loose one. Sometimes if you go too loose, it'll overlap itself and then start leaking fuel. But we have good fuel retention here. We don't have any leaks. Seems like it's getting a good amount of air. Yeah, there's no throttle position screw on this thing, so we can't really mess with that, which is kind of unfortunate, because sometimes you can get away with just setting that throttle screw really far in. It'll keep it quarter open, which is really what you want. These things don't really like to go wide open. There's really no reason for it to. But let's start it up one more time. Let's use the quick grip. It's kind of cool. Before Irwin bought them out. Practicing for arm pump. Alrighty, let's pull her. I'll grab some clips and we'll clip the line. We'll let the fuel run out of the carburetor. Sounds like a lawnmower. Give that a few minutes, it'll start to bog down. I'll clean up over here and end the stream. I might come back later and fix the other one.